Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to work on our high clean transition, but we're going to take it up higher and make it a high transition snatch. This move is an advanced move. High transitions are more advanced movements because they require a little bit more skill, a little bit more timing, and they require you to be very confident in your catch. We have worked on a bunch of versions of the high clean transition. We have plugged it into a bunch of different movements. That is so you can work on your endurance weightlifting, but we can take that up a level. We don't teach the high snatch transition for a while because if people's wrist is in the wrong place and they try to catch it, it tends not to go very well at all, and people tend to get hurt or they drop it. We don't want to drop it if we can help it because the kettlebells tend to put holes in floors pretty quickly. A 44-pound to a 50-pound kettlebell is a cannonball that slams into a floor. It's not going to make your landlord happy. If you're a homeowner, it's not going to make you happy. So it's best to work on this, of course, outside first. We'll see how it goes. We have to know a couple of things to work on this exercise. We have to know our snatch. Go back and watch all the snatch videos. The important part is the rotation. A snatch is a clean and press where you skip the middle, whether it be barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell, club, or sandbag. So let's look at our clean and press first. We have our clean. We take the L of our hand to the L of the kettlebell. We're going to point our thumb back for now in this version, and we are going to clean the weight up. The important part is that this wrist is as flat as possible. We want to practice that instead of a barbell wrist, because if you try to catch weights in a barbell wrist a couple of thousand times over the course of a workout, it tends to make your wrist feel not great. Our clean and press, push the weight back, catch, flat wrist, open, press all the way up to the top. Now, clean, press, clean, press. A clean and press where you skip the middle is a snatch. Now we're going to look at that high transition. Clean from one side to the other. Down, transition, where we just insert our other hand in there. Clean, transition. Clean, transition. We're going to do this and we're going to start catching higher and higher and higher until we're catching in our full snatch position. A little bit higher, 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 and lock out. So things we need to know before this. We need to know our clean very, very well. We need to know our clean and press. We need to know our basic snatch very, very well. Then we need to know our clean high transition, and then we're just going to start catching higher and higher. Instead of catching with our thumb at collarbone height, start walking it up. Catching at the top is easy on the shoulder. Catching at shoulder height is easy on the shoulder. Catching in the middle can be harder on the shoulder because you're catching in this position. These are weird positions for most people. So be good at it. Start with a light weight and walk your way up. Let's demonstrate it again. Clean, high transition. Clean, slightly higher. Clean, slightly higher. Clean, slightly higher. Press to the finish. Bring it down. Get it all the way up. So if you catch at this medium height, go ahead and finish the press all the way up. Clean, halfway, finish the press. Bring it down. Clean, finish the press, bring it down. Clean, finish the press, get to that lockout, bring it down. We're gonna take this and we're gonna plug it in, start with low numbers. If you get tired and you start to miss your catch, you're in danger of dropping it on your foot. Don't do that. Don't drop it on your foot. That's a 35-pound chunk of steel. If it goes on top of your foot kind of pancakes out in a weird grape splatty thing. It's very gross. Don't do it. Take this, plug it in. We're gonna start building up this complexity over and over and over again, and it's all based on this flat wrist. If you're catching in this position, you're doing it right. If you're catching with your fingers pointed out, it's probably going to start to hurt. Don't do it that way. Catch with this nice flat line and then build it up heavier and heavier and heavier over time.